Hey, we're back at ICSC in New York City. I've got a special guest today, Matt Wagner with Duck Donuts. Thank you so much, Matt, for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Duck Donuts is a very exciting retailer in today's world. We've done a couple of deals with them in our portfolio, and just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about about the brand, about your background.
So I've been with Duck Donuts for a little over 3 years now. Family company. So when I started, I was in the financial world. My father-in-law, Russ DiGilio, he was really starting the business back in 2007, first opened in the Outer Banks, and grew from 2 stores to 4. And over the years, we got so many people that wanted to open Duck Donuts. So we get email requests, hey, we open in my town. And every year Russ pushed this aside. This was a fun concept for him. So he eventually said, I'm going to regret this if I don't make the next move and start franchising it. So he sold our first one in 2013, and we're here now. We have just opened our 55th store. We're contracted in 23 different states now. Really now we consider ourselves a national company. We're opening stores in California, opening stores in Texas. So our growth has been, over the past 2 years, it's been a lot. And it's all organic growth. It's franchise owners that come to us and say, hey, I want to open this. I want to be part of this family concept and make this successful in my town.
That's great. And the headquarters is in Mechanicsburg, PA. My understanding is that your first store was in North Carolina. Correct. Is that correct? How did you guys end up in Mechanicsburg?
Yeah, so we're all from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Russ, he had a home down in the Outer Banks, and that's how it came about. He was sitting there on his deck one night and said, hey, there's nothing down here. And that's where the name Duck came from, the town of Duck, North Carolina. So that's where Duck Donuts, the name is.
Okay. And I guess if you could tell us a little bit about the real estate strategy. Are there specific markets in the country that you guys are focused in? Is it kind of franchise driven? How do you guys determine where you want to go next?
So yeah, there's obviously markets that when we look at a map, we say we want to be there, but it is a lot of franchise driven. We're smart with it. We're not going into markets where we're iffy on. We need to make sure it's the right density, right income, the right people. So it's a hard process finding where we want to go. It's we want to make sure that we're able to get to the families, the people with obviously the spending income to buy the donuts and at a larger volume.
Okay. And can you tell us a little bit about nowadays with innovation becoming kind of a big deal and the experience of getting people to not rely on Amazon and to kind of get out and enjoy themselves? How are you guys going about creating that experience for people to want to get out and come to your location?
Yeah, so our brand is all about the experience. Our donuts are great, they're phenomenal, but what brings people back is the experience they get from coming in the store, and it all starts with the customer service. From there, it's about watching your entire donut or dozen of donuts being made right in front of your eyes. So as soon as you order, they're starting the fryer and the donuts are coming down, and then you have someone topping them to whatever liking, 100, 200 different toppings that you could pick from, really, combinations. So it's all about the experience people can get. There is a lot of change. Obviously, technology is really changing. So, being able to create that loyalty with our customers. So we are creating a loyalty program in the future here that's really going to be able to help us interact with our customers more than we already do. So.
One little side story I might add is I think I had told you earlier, I took my wife and 2 kids to Duck Donuts, and we loved the experience of getting to choose our donuts. The one debate that my wife and I had was, did we need a dozen or a half dozen for our family? I felt we needed a dozen. She felt that we needed a half dozen. They were so delicious that we ended up doing the half dozen. I wish we had more, but it was probably the right decision to go with the half dozen. So just for future, I think for a family of 4, a half dozen's a good way to go. But
we would like it to be a dozen.
Yeah. Well, if next time we'll come and try and be a little bit hungrier. Now, what's your favorite donut at Duck Donuts?
Actually, it always started with the maple bacon was my favorite, and I've changed over the past year. We introduced crumbled Oreos on top of our donut, so I have gone to a peanut butter with crushed Oreos and hot fudge drizzle on top.
Wow.
So
That's dessert.
it is.
My favorite is I think I had the blueberry frosted, blueberry glazed donut. It was pretty amazing.
It's very good too.
And as far as Phillips Edison and Duck Donuts, obviously we want to continue to grow with you guys and form that type of relationship where as we're buying more and more centers that we're putting those in front of you. So we're going to continue to give you guys the sites that we're looking at and hoping that we can do a lot more deals with you guys in the future.
Yeah, so far it's been a great relationship, so we have nothing but good things.
Well, great. Well, thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate your time, and we'll look forward to our next presenter, and thank you.